Things to look out for when you visit a show flat. For show units, other than just being able to visualize the space, there are a few key things that you have to note when actually looking at the show units. For example, ceiling height, right? Typically ceiling height is 2.6 to 2.8 meters, but for some units and projects, their ceiling height can be as high as 2.9 to 4.5 meters, which can allow you to build loft spaces. Also, wall-to-wall distance, especially for small room types like a 2-bedder or 1-bedder, usually what you'll see is that the wall-to-wall distance may be a bit too short, so it's good to see in the show unit whether it's a comfortable space between the sofa and the TV. Overall space planning, whether you are able to buy a bigger or smaller dining table, bigger or smaller sofa, and even can you carve out a space for your study area. Now take note, if you do want to carve out a study area, please take note of the aircon positioning, because you will want a study area with at least some ventilation if you were to enclose the entire study area. Having an air conditioner unit inside the study area definitely helps. If you don't have this, factor this into your renovation cost later on. Kitchen-wise, height of the countertop, some people prefer 80, some people prefer 90, some people prefer 1 meter. And also for fridge space, consider whether this space is able to fit a 1-door fridge or a 2-door fridge. For toilets, I think it's worth noting whether you have a window or not. Right? Some toilets have mechanical ventilation without window, while some definitely have windows, but it's always advisable to go for big format windows rather than those small windows. If you have a very small window at the top, I might as well have mechanical ventilation, which will ventilate better than a small window. Floor tiles. Most of the brochures don't tell you how big the floor tiles are or how it looks like, so you can see for yourself whether it's matte, gloss, whether it's marble look-alike, and whether it's big format floor tiles which look more grand or small format floor tiles. Also, as part of the kitchen area, you can get this kind of yard and utility area, storage area as well. You want to know whether you are getting a big window for the kitchen area to allow for good ventilation, and also ceiling space, whether there's enough space for you to put electronic drying rack systems like Stegen. For windows as well, you can see that this is a full height glass window, so it's helpful to know whether you're getting a true full height or for some rooms in certain units, right, you'll get the AC ledges right outside the room, so you might not get the full height glass that you wish for, maybe a half wall height or a half frosted glass height. Having that also determines whether you are getting a nice aesthetic or not. It's good to also see whether you have a bay window in the unit or whether there are these kind of ledges that are sticking out of the window, because this eats into your floor area and is not shown in the floor plan.